This whole practice will be on tabletop, so if you need some extra padding under your knees, a blanket or a towel, go ahead and grab one. Setting up with your palms right underneath your shoulders, go ahead and press your hips back into child's pose. Feet come together, knees are mat distance apart or wider, allowing your head to rest down on the mat in between your arms. Just take a few breaths here. Go ahead and lift your hips, pressing yourself back up to tabletop. Knees right underneath your hips, palms under shoulders. Lifting your right leg up and out to the side, taking your right knee in circles, clockwise, counterclockwise, organically flowing into that hip joint. This practice is all about natural movement, so move however feels good and natural to your body. You're playing around with how high you can get that knee in line with your hip. That'll change the stretch. And extend your legs straight back behind you. Draw your knee in towards your chest. Lift the knee out to the side. Lifting your heel up high towards the sky. Bend your knee into your chest. Lift your knee out to the side. So we're taking really exaggerated circles with that knee. Lifting the leg straight. Bend your knee into your chest, round your spine, lift the knee out to the side. Just take a few rounds like that, seeing how wide you can get those knee circles. Both knees back on the mat, circle out your neck, circle out your spine, your hips, press into the palms. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lift. Exhale, round your back for cat-cow. A couple rounds like that. Inhale, dip in the low back as your chest lifts. Exhale, make a C curve in the spine. Press into your palms. Cat and cow. Feet come back together, knees mat distance apart or wider. Press your hips back to child's pose. Take a few moments in constructive rest here. Just breathe. And when you're ready, pressing yourself back up to tabletop. Left side. But first, take your shins off the right side of your mat, turning to look over right shoulder. Shins lift as they go off the left side of your mat, turn to look over left shoulder. 2 more times like that. Just a little twist in the spine. From your neck to your hips. And come back to center. Then we'll do on this on the left side. I'm just turning so my left side is facing the camera. You can stay where you're at. Left knee lifts out to the side and start to take that knee in circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. Really play around with how high you can get that knee in line with your hip. Extend the left leg long back behind you. Bend your knee in towards your chest. Really tighten up your core muscles. Take the knee out to the side. Extend the leg long. So a few more rounds like that. Bending your knee into your chest. Taking that knee out to the side. Lifting and extending the leg long back behind you. So just really exaggerated knee circles. As big as you can get those circles. Taking the full range of motion in that left hip. Both knees return to the mat for tabletop, taking any organic body circles, moving like a snake, any movement that feels good. Take some cat-cows here. Press into the palms to round your back. Let your belly dip down towards the mat. So you create a dip in your low back, flexing and extending the spine, moving one vertebrae at a time. And lift your shins and your feet, taking them off the left side of your mat. Turn to look over left shoulder. And lift and take them off the right side of your mat. Turn to look over right shoulder. Gentle twist in the spine. Little stretch for the outer abs, side ab muscles. Shins come back to center, bringing your feet together, knees mat distance apart or wider, and hips reach back to your heels for child's pose. Arms can be long above your head or extended by your legs. We'll close out our practice here, so remain in your child's for as long as you'd like. If you choose to make your way out of child's pose, gently press yourself up, having a seat onto your heels. Take any last stretches, neck rolls, shoulder rolls, anything that feels good for your back. Thank you so much for joining me in practice. Namaste.